In the news, 4 convicted over blaze that claimed 242 lives at nightclub. Murray splits from coach Delgado. Ghana introduces world's strictest measures. Details coming shortly. This is TOS Television, your digital-first Pan-African news network. I am Rose Audu and this is TOS News 360. We begin with the international scene. A Brazilian court has sentenced 4 people to lengthy prison terms over the death of 242 club-goers in a fire during a party in 2013. The blaze began when members of a band performing at the Keys nightclub in the southern city of Santa Maria lit flares with a searchlight to the ceiling. There was a stampede and most of the victims died through smoke inhalation. A police investigation said sparks from a flare lit by the Gurizada Fandagueira band on stage had set alight the insulation material in the nightclub, which in turn produced the toxic fumes. And Emirates has announced indefinite suspension of flights operations to Nigeria. The Dubai-based airline said it took the action in response to a restriction by the Nigerian government limiting its flights to the country to just once a week. The government on Thursday limited the carrier's daily flights to Abuja to a single run a week and denied approval for the airline's winter schedule. The Director General of the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, Musa Nuhu, said the government took that step after authorities in the United Arab Emirates denied Nigeria's only carrier to Dubai, Airpeace, the 3 frequencies it requested. And Foreign Secretary Liz Truss has warned Russia to face severe economic consequences if it invades Ukraine. She said G7 foreign ministers meeting in Liverpool this weekend would put on a show of unity and make clear such a move would be a strategic mistake. Truss said the UK and its allies had to deter Russia from taking that course of action. The United Kingdom has said it is hopeful President Muhammadu Buhari of Nigeria will assent to the Electoral Act 2010 Amendment Bill transmitted to him by the federal government. The British High Commissioner to Nigeria, Katrina Lane, at the opening ceremony of Yaga Convergence 3.0 on Thursday, noted that she was in Zimbabwe, where she observed elections and she recognized how powerful the civil society could be. And now from stories across Nigeria, police in Imo have rescued abducted Eze Damian Nwaigwe, the traditional ruler of Mbutu in Abo Mbese Council area, unhurt. Police spokesman in Imo, CP Michael Abatam, said in a statement issued in Owerri on Saturday that the traditional ruler had been reunited with his family. Eze Nwaigwe was kidnapped from his residence on Thursday, a day after the traditional ruler of Ata Autonomous Community in Jagwa Council area, Ezedwin Ezike, was kidnapped. This is your digital-first Pan-African news network, TOS Television. You're watching TOS News 360. More national, Africa, business and sports stories when we return. To stay tuned. Welcome back. After spending roughly a year and 2 months illegally in prison, Sheyi Awobola, arrested and charged by the police with setting fire to building in the violence that followed days after the protest against police brutality in 2020, has become a free man. Awobola, at a press conference in Lagos on Friday, said he was labeled as #enters protester and treated with disdain after his arrest. And now from stories across Africa, Ghana has introduced the world's strictest COVID-19 travel rules by banning any adult who has not been vaccinated from flying into the country, with effect from Monday. Ghanaian citizens and residents abroad are exempted for up to 2 weeks, but will be required to get jabbed upon landing at the airport, first introduced at the start of the pandemic. And the leaders of the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, will hold an ordinary summit this Sunday, December 12th, in Abuja, the Nigerian capital. The leaders will address several issues ranging from terrorism and violent extremism in the sub-region, the implementation of the common currency, and 2 political crises in Mali and Guinea, which have experienced cool in recent months. The meeting will further discuss a way forward on Mali, whose leaders have failed to commit to holding elections in 27th of February 2022. And now to business story. Femi Otedola, Nigeria's one-time third richest man, has upped his stake in FBN Nigeria Holdings to 7.57%, following a recent acquisition of an additional 2.5% holding in the group. Shares in FBN Nigeria Holdings gained 2.59% in Lagos on Friday, following the news known, totaling 2.717 billion units. Otedola holds 210 million directly, 1.989 billion through Cavados and Global Services Limited, 170 million through Primrose Global Concept, 175 million through Shetland Global, 120 million through Wells Properties, and 53 million through Impetus Synergy. Andy Murray has parted ways with Jamie Delgado, his coach for the last 5 years. Murray will begin working with German coach Jan de Witt, who previously has worked with Joel Muffield and Gilles Simon. Under Delgado's guidance, Murray won his second Wimbledon and earned the #1 spot in the world rankings. However, those successes are largely in the rearview mirror for Murray, who has battled injuries in recent years and is now ranked 134th in the world. And that is TOS News 360 on your digital-first Pan-African News Network. For more updates, visit www.tostvnetwork.com. Do follow and like our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And remember to subscribe on YouTube. Do stay with us and enjoy more programs on TOS Television Network. I am Rose Audu, and many thanks for watching.